I want to start this video by saying that for 26 years, I worked in the blue collar industry. I was in landscaping, and there were many times where I was covered in mulch or dirt, and I had to have a meeting with a project manager or something somewhere. It's not like sitting down in an office and having a meeting or anything like that, but you had to do a quick meeting. So I understand that it happens. But having said that, I want to show you a video of a gentleman who's being interviewed on the street by Don Lemon. When Don Lemon calls him on his bullshit and corrects him and goes to show him how he's wrong, this guy, covered in paint, looking like he just stepped out of a fucking job site, nothing wrong with that, by the way, comes up with the bullshit excuse, I got a meeting I got to duck into in 5 minutes. Watch this shit.
I'm not homophobic, and I do have a lot of homosexual friends, but there's people that are starving, and she wants to spend money to have people in jail get gender reassignment things.
Hold on. So, speaking of facts, that's a Trump policy. That's not a common. Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah. You want to see the campaign ad? You want to see the ad that shows what it is? I can show you the New York Times story, the Washington Post story. I can show it to you.
I got a meeting I got to be at in 5 minutes. I really do. I have a meeting.
Can I show it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Have you seen this ad? Donald Trump is spending millions attacking Kamala Harris on a desperate lie. Taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners and illegal aliens is a Trump administration policy. He's attacking Kamala Harris for his own record, and he thinks you're too dumb to get it.
It was his administration.
You know who initiated that ad?
Well, that's from the Harris campaign, but I can also show you. Let me show you this. I just want to show you. Transgender prison policy, New York Times, Trump policy.
Okay, well, that's so.
Look, there's all of it. These are, those are the stories. It's a Trump policy.
Yeah, but like I said, but there's also the fact how.
Well, how do you feel about that? Because you've been led to believe that it was a Harris policy, it's a Trump policy.
Yeah, but I also believe that they both do it to each other.
You said that you didn't know what to believe, and I showed you the evidence. You can believe stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess I can, but there's so much other stuff, though, too.
That guy couldn't get out of that interview fast enough. He was fed a line of bullshit. He was fed a line of propaganda by his handlers. He believed it because it confirmed his already existing bias. He was then put on a spot to be shown actual evidence that what he is pushing is wrong. And he couldn't get out of that interview. What fucking meeting are you going to, Jack? What meeting are you going to? You don't have a fucking meeting to go to. You just didn't want to talk to that fucking guy anymore because he was proving how full of shit you actually are. I've said it before and I'll say it again. MAGA is the least informed voting base in American history.